The knife slipped from my hand. Not because I dropped it, because my fingers went numb. Across the table, Sarah, my wife of 7 years, stood up. Her chair scraped against Mark's hardwood floor. Mark, my best friend since college, the man whose wedding I was best man at, the man whose daughter calls me Uncle James. She wasn't looking at me. She was looking at him. "I'm sorry," she said. Not to me, to Emily's wife, Emily, who sat pale and trembling at the head of the table. "I can't do this anymore," Sarah continued. Her voice was steady, practiced. "Mark and I have been seeing each other for 18 months. 18 months. I heard the words, understood them individually, but together they were a foreign language my brain refused to translate. Emily's wine glass shattered on the floor. Sarah walked around the table. She kissed Mark on the forehead. The forehead! Like she was blessing him, like she had the right. Then she looked at me. Finally. "I'm sorry, James. I really am." She left through the front door. Mark stared at his plate. Emily was crying. Their kids were upstairs, thank God. I sat there, frozen. The candles Sarah had brought as a hostess gift flickered between us. I didn't speak the rest of that night. Not when Emily screamed at Mark, not when he tried to explain, not when she threw him out of his own house. I drove home in silence. Our house, the one we bought together 3 years ago, the one with her coffee mug still in the sink, her book on the nightstand, her fucking toothbrush next to mine. She'd taken a suitcase, not all her things, just enough to make a point. She thought she was coming back. The note on the counter confirmed it. "I need space to figure things out. Please don't contact me." Space. 18 months of fucking my best friend, and she needed space. I sat on the couch, stared at the wall, felt nothing. That's a lie. I felt everything, but it was compressed so tightly inside my chest that it couldn't escape. It turned dense, heavy, cold. I didn't cry. I planned. Monday morning, I called our cell phone provider. "I'd like to review our account activity for the past 2 years. The records arrived by email within an hour. Thousands of texts, hundreds of calls, all to the same number, Mark's number. Late nights, early mornings, times when she told me she was working late or meeting Jessica for drinks. Jessica didn't exist anymore. I checked. She'd moved to Portland 2 years ago. I printed everything, created a folder, labeled it. Then I went to work, smiled at my coworkers, finished my reports, ate lunch alone. At night, I slept in our bed, on my side. Her pillow smelled like her shampoo. I didn't wash the sheets. Wednesday, I met with a lawyer, showed him the phone records. "This is more than enough," he said. "We can file immediately." "Not yet," I said. He raised an eyebrow. "I need something else first." She called on Friday. I was at my desk when her name lit up my screen. I let it ring, watched it go to voicemail. She called again an hour later, again that evening. Saturday morning, she sent a text. "James, please, we need to talk." I deleted it. Sunday, she showed up at the house. I watched her through the window. She still had her key, but she knocked instead. Polite, considerate. I opened the door. She looked smaller somehow. Her eyes were red, hair pulled back, no makeup. "Can I come in?" I stepped aside. She walked to the living room like she was visiting a stranger's home, sat on the edge of the couch, hands folded. "I made a mistake," she said. I said nothing. "Mark and it's over. Emily kicked him out. He's staying at some motel. He won't answer my calls." I nodded slowly. "I was confused. I don't know what I was thinking, but I know now," her voice cracked. "I know I love you. I want to come home." She reached for my hand. I pulled away. "James, please, I know I hurt you, but we can work through this. Counseling, therapy, whatever you need." "Whatever I need?" I repeated. Yes, she was crying now. Anything. I stood, walked to the kitchen, came back with the folder, placed it on the coffee table between us. She stared at it. What's this? Open it. Her hands shook as she lifted the cover. Phone records, printed texts, time-stamped calls, a calendar I'd made highlighting every lie. She went pale. You needed space, I said. I gave you space. Time to think, time to realize Mark was using you, time to panic when he chose his marriage over you. James, you came back because you had nowhere else to go. That's not, it is. I pulled out my phone, opened my contacts, found her name, and deleted it. What are you doing? Making sure, I said, that when you call again, and you will, I can honestly say, wrong number. She left sobbing. The divorce papers were delivered to her mother's house on Tuesday. Mark called once. I answered. James, I hung up. Blocked the number. Emily sent a card thanking me for the phone records. They helped her custody case. I didn't respond. Some nights I still sleep on my side of the bed, but her pillow doesn't smell like anything anymore. I threw it out. And when unknown numbers call late at night, desperate, broken, familiar, I answer the same way every time. Wrong number. Then I sleep just fine.